Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. So the opening lineup for the Heat, O'Neal is out there with Butler. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Nelson in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
A shot by KD. No good. And here are the Heat. Now the pass to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself, score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that.
KD against LeBron. Durant, the pass to Simmons. To the inside. Outside Durant, clock at 4 from about 16, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Simmons against LeBron. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, they didn't feel the deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Pass to James. It's sent back down by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
The free throw off from O'Neal. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now James, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Tries again. They get it back. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, you love to see LeBron James being aggressive, chases down the board to create a second chance opportunity.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Durant from deep three-point range. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Nelson looking around. And there's the feed to LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
This guy's a pro at absorbing contact. Almost wants you to foul him as he scores it. Oh, LeBron James.
Now here's Irving. From the line. It's hauled in by the Heat. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Curry against Hero. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Claxton the pass to Irving. Driving in. Here's Simmons. And that one's drained from the low block.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Outside Butler. Back to Nelson. Trying to get open his shot. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now Butler, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Five on the clock. From deep. And the Nets miss again. The Heat leading by 3. Near the three-point line, it's Nelson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. And on the way from Irving for 3. The 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, Hero from deep LeBron. They get it back. Here's Shaq. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for Simmons. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Mills in for Irving. And a new group in for the Heat. Andre Drummond's checked in for O'Neal. Haslam comes in for LeBron. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Jameer Nelson. Now here's Mills. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here are the Heat. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Drummond. Again, the Heat. Good for 2.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Here is Harris. O'Neal is screen on Butler. Warren dishes to O'Neal. Passes it to Mills. Takes a 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They have a 9-point lead. And Lowry has it in the corner. Haslam up top. Shoots over Mills. He goes up again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been
Your next Houston team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Miami leading by 11. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
They've got Warren. Mills out there with Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Warren. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Heat shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And Drummond kicks to Love. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Goes up from the top of the key. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for T.J. Warren. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. Curry's checked in for Thomas. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. The Heat also changing it up. Shaq's checked in for Andre Drummond. LeBron comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Oladipo.
Yo, who got LeBron?
Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Irving surveying the floor. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Back to Irving to end the drought. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
Tries from 7. And James with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
LeBron outside. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Curry brings the double. This one for 3. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
LeBron James continues to dominate the action as a scorer, understanding my team needs productivity. I'm going to deliver.
O'Neal a screen on LeBron. Durant finds Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Simmons against James. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Boy, I'm not sure we've ever seen a passer better than LeBron James, always able to keep the whole team involved.
Irving drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
James up top, guarded by...
Child, please.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. High post, KD. Working on James. And the rejection by LeBron. Pass to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
For your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Then for the Heat, Drummond's checked in for Shaq. Jimmy Butler comes in for LeBron. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Outside, Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
On the wing, Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Drummond. Nelson with it. Now defended by Warren. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Curry.
Edmund Sumner.
Nelson finds Drummond. Back to Nelson. Fires the three. The rebound by the Nets.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Outside, Hero. That will count. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the floor for Miami, Tyler Hero out there with Nelson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. The Nets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues. And worked his way up from video coordinator.
Dishes it to Irving. Claxton the pass to KD. Hands it from downtown. Durant's got 9.
Well, the ability to score without being the primary ball handler, right? Kevin Durant can catch and shoot as well as anybody in the league.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Here's Simmons. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Nelson dishes to O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
I couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
The Heat making a switch here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. There's the pick. The drive by KD. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out left to the wing. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lowry's got his first basket.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Hero finds Lowry. Now O'Neal, covered by Irving. Passes it to Jovic. Here's Butler, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Good on the shot. Irving's got 12 in the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Butler. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Mills in for Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with it. The three from Mills. That shot, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jovic passes to Lowry. Trying to get open is Shaq, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
The three from Mills, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists tonight, and here are the Heat. They're on a 15-5 run here. Lowry passes to Hero. And it's in there. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
KD against Butler. Knocked away. And stolen by Butler. For 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD with it. Butler covering. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And it's good, 2 points. Butler's got 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside Durant, a 3 ball. And he's good on the three-ball.
Well, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke from three-point range is money.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Timeout. Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
So for the Nets, Warren's checked in for Durant. Thomas comes in for Seth Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Patty Mills. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Nelson outside. Kicks it out to James. And James throws it down.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% from the line a season ago.
Outside Warren. From D. Thomas. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Now, Victor Oladipo is a dependable two-way player. We know he's a great scorer, playing on the defensive end as well.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Thomas sharp out there with Harris, and it's Claxton in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nelson kicks to Robinson. Drives to the hoop, and there's Jameer Nelson on the assist by Robinson.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Nets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Sumner, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Puts it up from 12. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Mills, he's checked in for the Nets.
Guys, when you think about Joe Harris, he has become one of the most reliable, most efficient, most feared three-point shooters. This from a guy who was on the verge of being out of the NBA altogether at one point.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Oladipo. Nelson left side. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Nelson's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. 14 feet away. Here's Mills. It's not going to go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Now Nelson. The pass to Drummond. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Sumner. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Oladipo outside. Nelson, the pass to Haslam. Over Simmons, takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And Haslam continues to get it done from the mid-range. A superb role player and a terrific leader.
Mills passes to Simmons. To the paint. Mills looking it over. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now, here is Nelson, covered by Mills.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Simmons up and in on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Ben Simmons.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Pass to Oladipo, puts up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 6 assists in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Fourth quarter.
Jacks up a 3. Miami grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're ahead by 32. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. And then for Miami, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Haslam. James comes in for Robinson. And it's Lowry in for Jameer Nelson. And Drummond kicks to LeBron. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Andre Drummond.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. Outside Thomas. From deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Timeout called the Heat. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Jimmy Butler shooting. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Thomas passes to Mills, shoots the 3. No good on the shot. And the Heat going the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And it's Drummond missing. And here's Mills. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.